All right, here's the situation. No suit, no helmet, no protection. Just you and the universe staring at each other awkwardly. Let's break your survival timeline down second by second because yes, you're dying on a second scale. 0 seconds, shock. Your brain goes, this seems bad. It is. 3 seconds. You try to breathe. Nothing enters your lungs. Space is a vacuum, remember? Air doesn't exist here. Holding your breath will not save you. In fact, it will make things worse. Your lungs will expand like balloons and can literally tear internally. 5 to 7 seconds. Vision fades. Your eyeballs don't freeze. Sorry, Hollywood. But the oxygen in your blood drops so fast that your eyesight shuts off. 10 seconds. You pass out. Not from drama, just from lack of oxygen. 12 to 15 seconds. You die. Brain cells. We tried. Body. We tried. Space. Good effort. No combustion, no explosion. You just shut down, quietly and efficiently. So your total survival time without a suit is 12 to 15 seconds of being alive, and maybe another minute of being technically not dead yet. Not great. Let's give you a fighting chance. Now things look different. A spacesuit is basically a personal spaceship. It gives you pressure, oxygen, temperature control, and protection from radiation. So how long could you survive here? Oxygen, 6 to 8 hours. Modern EVA suits carry around 8 hours of oxygen plus a short emergency reserve. Temperature swings, handled. Space can be minus 150 degrees Celsius in the shade and plus 120 degrees Celsius in sunlight, but your suit controls all of that. Radiation, fine short term. You won't mutate into a turtle ninja. At least not immediately. Decompression, you're safe as long as the suit is intact. So in a perfect case, drifting in space in a working suit, you last 6 to 8 hours before oxygen runs out. What happens after that? Well, nothing dramatic. You just go unconscious from lack of oxygen and never wake up. Your body then turns into a very expensive space decoration. The verdict for space: no suit, 12 to 15 seconds. With suit, 6 to 8 hours. And the main difference? Pressure and oxygen. Everything else is details. Now let's drop you somewhere with water, or too much water. So now let's drop you into the middle of the ocean, not onto a boat, not near a shore. No dolphins, no life jackets, no Wilson volleyball. Just you, and water that does not care. People think the ocean kills you because of sharks. It doesn't. Sharks are honestly the least of your problems. Your actual enemies are cold, exhaustion, dehydration, panic, your own brain sabotaging you. Let's break down what actually happens. Scenario 1, cold water, 10 degrees Celsius and below. You hit the water. Your body does not negotiate. It instantly reacts. 0 to 1 minutes. Cold shock response. Your breathing spikes. Heart rate jumps. You can inhale water if you panic. Good news, this lasts about 60 seconds. Bad news, if you panic, those 60 seconds are all you get. 2 to 10 minutes. Loss of coordination. Your muscles start shutting down. Swimming becomes survive or die instead of exercise. Think of your arms as Wi-Fi. After 5 minutes in cold water, they barely connect. 10 to 60 minutes. Hypothermia approaches. Your core temperature drops faster than your desire to live. After 30 to 60 minutes, you'll lose consciousness and quietly sink, like an unplugged toaster. Survival time, 1 hour max. That's if you're calm and lucky. Most people, 10 to 30 minutes. Scenario 2, warm water, 20 to 30 degrees Celsius. This is better, or at least slower. In warm water, your body isn't freezing, so the time limit becomes exhaustion, dehydration, sun exposure, seawater swallowing. Here's how it usually goes. 1 to 12 hours. Exhaustion. Treading water non-stop is a full workout. At some point, your muscles quit. 12 to 48 hours. Dehydration. The irony is cruel. You're surrounded by water you cannot drink. If you drink seawater, the salt makes you more dehydrated, and your kidneys will simply stop. 24 to 72 hours. Slow decline. Warm water gives you more time, but also more suffering. Survival time, 1 to 3 days. Some lasted 5 days. Extreme record cases. Bonus fact: sharks. People always ask, will a shark eat me? Short answer, unlikely. Long answer, a shark might take a test bite, decide you taste like anxiety and regret, and leave. The verdict for ocean: cold water, 10 to 60 minutes. Warm water, 24 to 72 hours. And if you panic, cut that in half. Now let's go somewhere that kills you with the opposite problem. The desert, Earth's giant human dehydration machine. People romanticize deserts. Beautiful dunes, warm sunsets, peaceful silence. Yeah, silence because nothing lives there, because everything that tries, dies. Let's drop you into the desert with no shade, no water, no food, and a sun that's basically a 4.5 billion-year-old flamethrower. Here's your survival timeline: hour 0 to 1. Not bad. Your last optimistic thought. You'll actually feel okay. Your body is hydrated, heart rate normal, brain stable. This is the calm before the frying. Hour 1 to 3. Heat stress. Your body starts overheating. Sweat is your only cooling mechanism, but now you're losing 1 to 2 liters of water per hour. Your brain becomes slower. Decision-making drops. You get irritable, even if you weren't before. Hour 3 to 6. Heat exhaustion. Now things get serious. Symptoms: headache, dizziness, nausea, blurred vision, coordination loss, zero motivation, mild hallucinations. If you're unlucky, this is where many people lie down. Just for a minute. If you lie down, the sun cooks you harder. Your body won't get back up. Hour 6 to 24. Dehydration crisis. Your body shuts down things that aren't essential, like your ability to think, or walk, or stay conscious. Your blood gets thicker, your heart works harder, your kidneys yell, "Nah, we're done." Some people last a day, some collapse within 8 hours. Survival time: 24 to 48 hours. If you're lucky, hydrated, and smart, 2 days. If not, 1 day max. Anyone telling you I could survive a week in a desert has survived exactly 0 deserts. Now imagine you're dropped into the desert and, for some unknown reason, you have an infinite supply of food and water. So how long could you survive? Maybe you wouldn't die at all. Daytime hits 45 degrees Celsius, 113 degrees Fahrenheit. Night drops to 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Your body gets hammered from both sides. Day 1 to 3. Food and water keep you stable, but they don't stop 45 degrees Celsius sun from cooking your skin. Nights freeze the sweat left on your body. Sleep becomes shallow. Insects bite. Scorpions and snakes come out at night, looking for warm places, like under your clothes or next to your sleeping spot. Day 3 to 7. Constant threats. The heat drains strength. The cold steals recovery. Wind-blown sand abrades skin. Movement draws attention from creatures that sting first and ask questions never. You're not dehydrating. You're being shredded by the environment. Day 7 to 15. Biological wear down. Organs fight to hold 37 degrees Celsius, while the world swings between 45 degrees Celsius and 10 degrees Celsius. Your internal clock breaks. You lose track of direction. Every night brings the risk of stepping on something venomous just to stay warm. Day 15 to 30. Inevitable collapse. Heat stroke stalks the day. Hypothermia stalks the night. A single sting from a fat-tailed scorpion, the kind common in deserts, can shut down breathing without medical help. Vision blurs. Coordination slips. Your body can't take the daily punishment anymore. Survival time: approximately 20 to 30 days. Infinite food and water aren't immortality. The desert doesn't need starvation to kill. It has temperature, venom, exhaustion, and time. So, how long would you actually last? Let's put everything together. Different environments kill you in different ways. Space removes pressure and oxygen. The ocean removes heat and hydration. And the desert removes both hydration and sanity. Here's your scorecard. Space: no suit, 12 to 15 seconds. With suit, 6 to 8 hours. Space is efficient. It doesn't waste your time, or oxygen, or anything really. Open ocean cold water, 10 to 60 minutes. Warm water, 24 to 72 hours. Your biggest enemy here is temperature, followed by dehydration. Sharks are statistically less dangerous than your own panic. Desert: without water, 24 to 48 hours. It's slow, painful, and aggressively sunny, like a beach vacation with none of the fun. Desert: with infinite food and water survival. Approximately 20 to 30 days, you won't starve. You won't die of thirst. The desert just kills you in more creative ways, like living on a beach, where the beach is actively trying to delete you. Why these numbers don't lie. It all comes down to what your body needs but can't get. In space, oxygen plus pressure. In ocean, heat plus hydration. In desert, hydration plus temperature control. Take away enough of those, and the clock starts ticking. Humans are durable, just not in environments designed to kill them. So now you know exactly how long you'd last in three of the most unforgiving places on Earth, and outside of it. Not to scare you, just to remind you, survival isn't about being tough, it's about having the right conditions. And if those conditions are missing, your body becomes very honest, very quickly. If you want more, how long would you survive if scenarios? We can go deeper, underground, inside a volcano, trapped on an ice sheet, lost in the jungle, stuck on a raft with your worst friend? Just say the word. Until then, stay hydrated, stay on Earth, and please don't test any of this at home.